Hello guys, welcome to Dan's IT Network, and for today's video we'll configure a multiple VLAN, okay? And we will create those VLAN of course on the switch. So for now we will ignore this router, okay? So on this switch there are three computers connected, okay? And let's go on this first computer, and I'm planning to use this IP address on this PC. Okay, it's a 192.168.10.10, and I put it on the 10 network because this is a class C. It's a class full IP address. Okay, and again I put it on the 10 network because I'm planning to put it on the VLAN number 10. Okay, and also I made it the 10 host because I'm also planning to put it on the fast Ethernet 0/10 to the switch. Okay, so it is just like a network planning strategy, right? Let's say for example, if one of your employee report that there is something wrong or something going on with his computer, right? And then he provided you the IP address. So by knowing the IP address, which is the 10.10, right, you exactly know um, what VLAN it is located, right, which is the VLAN 10. And also um, you do know that the this 10.10 IP address is residing on the fast Ethernet 0/10 port to the switch. Okay, so it will be easy for you then to start troubleshooting. All right, and then on the next computer, I put the 192.168.20.20. All right, it's a 20 here, matching on the VLAN number 20, and host is 20. All right, so that is why here I connect it to the fast Ethernet 0/20. All right, and on this last one, this is for the VLAN 99, and the IP address is on the 99.24, right? And last host is 24. It's connected to the fast Ethernet 0/24. So in this PC, okay, we will be using this PC for management, right? Let's say, for example, if we want to um, configure the switch or a router remotely, then we can use this PC for management. Okay. All right, and let's configure first their IP address. Let's go first on this PC. Okay, go to desktop. IP configuration is 192.168.10.10. I'm sorry, need to put .10 in here, and then subnet mask. Okay, I'll close this. Let's move on the next PC. Let's register the IP address. IP configuration 192.168.20.20. Subnet mask 255.255.255.0, since it's a class C, right? I'll close this. Last PC, okay, desktop IP configuration 192.168.99 dot 24. Okay, subnet mask, there you go. All right, and now let's create a VLAN, right? So we'll create a VLAN 10, VLAN 20, and VLAN 99, okay? So I'll go to this switch, and I'll go to the command line interface. I'll hit enter to get started. Type enable to go to the privilege mode, and then CompT to go to the global config mode, and then I'll create a VLAN, all right? VLAN space 10, okay? And I'll give this a name simple as a VLAN 10, okay? And then I'll create another one. I'll type exit, okay? And I'll create a VLAN again, space 20, all right? And I'll give this a name, let's say VLAN 20, okay? And type exit to go back to the global config mode, and I'll type here VLAN space 99, okay? Right, and I'll give this a name, well, say here management, okay? Or just put it MGT, okay? All right, and I'll type exit, okay? and then exit again to go back to the privilege mode, and let me save the configuration. All right, and I'll close this, and let me just put it here that this is the MGT, okay, the management. All right, and I'll go back to the switch, okay, and I'm on the privilege mode. I'll just have to type here show VLAN to see the VLANs, okay, and as you see, the VLAN 10, 20, and 99 is already created. All right. Next goal is we need to assign the ports. All right. So on this VLAN 10, we need to assign the this port. Okay, on the fast Ethernet 0/10. All right, and then on the VLAN 20, it would be the fast Ethernet 0/20, and then on the MGT, it's the fast Ethernet 0/24. Let's do that. Okay, so I'll press the space, and I'll type here CompT to go to the global config mode, and I'll go to the interface fast Ethernet 0/10. Okay, and I'll put this on the VLAN 10. So switch port, right? Mode, and then space access, all right, and then switch port access, all right. It should be the VLAN 10. Okay, all right, and that's it. All right, and I'll type here exit, and let's go to the interface F0/20. Okay, and I'll type same command, switch port mode access, okay, and then switch port access space VLAN space 20. All right, so VLAN 20, and I'll type exit, and then next port is interface F0/24. Okay, and same command, switch port space mode space access. Okay, so you notice that I'm actually hitting the tab in here, okay, to complete the command. Okay, anyway, it's just one commando just to complete the switch port mode access. All right, and then next is a switch port access VLAN 99. Okay, and I can type exit in here. So let me save the configuration. I can type here do space WR stands for write to save the configuration, and then Control C to go back to the privilege mode, and then I'll type here show VLAN. Okay, and space I can type here a brief. Okay, right, so that just to see the VLAN. All right, okay, and in here on this VLAN 10, all right, so the port 0/10 is registered to VLAN 10, and this 0/20 registered to VLAN 20, of course, and 0/24 is registered to the VLAN 99, which is the management VLAN. Okay, and then I'll close this. All right, so if we will try to ping, okay, so from this PC to this PC, it will not gonna go through. Okay, it's because there are, I know we have two reasons. Okay, number one is they are on a separate VLAN. Okay, this is on the VLAN 10, and this is on a VLAN 20. And if they are on a separate VLAN, then they cannot communicate to each other. And number two is they are on a separate network. Okay, this is on the 10 network, and this is on a 20 network. All right, so they cannot communicate to each other. So how about this? Okay, so how about if I will put them on the same network but a different VLAN? Okay, well, the answer is still no, because if they are on a separate VLAN, then they will not be able to communicate to each other even if they are on the same network. Okay, and if you want to um, um, put them on the same network, okay, and if you want them to communicate to each other, they should be on the same VLAN as well. Okay, so same VLAN, same network, and then they should be able to communicate. All right, okay, and then now, since our goal is to have this VLAN 10 to communicate to this VLAN 20, then we need the presence of the router. Okay, now let's configure the router, okay, so that this multiple VLAN can communicate to each other. Okay, first thing that we need to do okay, on this switch, we need to turn this port into a trunk mode, okay, so that it can carry a VLAN traffic in here, okay, because if this is not a trunk, then it cannot carry a VLAN traffic in here, all right. So because by default this is an access port, so we need to make it as a trunk port. So let's do that. I'll go to this switch, okay, and I'll type here COMT, and I just have to go to the interface gigabit 0/1. All right, and let me make this switch port mode, and then instead of access, it should be trunk. Okay, right, and then um, what I need to do next in here is um, I'm gonna need to turn on this port. All right, so no shutdown. Okay, right, and there you go. Should be good to go. And this is now already a trunk. All right, I'll type exit in here. Okay, all right, and let me show. Let me type here show interface interfaces. Okay, then let's type question mark in here. Well, we can put here the gigabit 0/1. All right, and then um, let's put here question mark. Let's see here switch port. Okay, then I'll hit enter. Well, just to double check though, if this is already a trunk though. Let's pretend that we're not sure if this is a trunk. All right, so that's the command that we need to do though. All right, so this is the last command that we input: show interfaces gigabit 0/1. All right, and that's it. All right, it's on the trunk mode. All right, administrative mode is on the trunk, and it's good to go. Okay, all right, that's good. And now let's go onto this router. Okay, all right. So what we need to do in here on this gigabit 0/1, right? We have a other way to turn this into a trunk port. All right. So first is that we need to collect what are the um, IP address for the gateway that this VLAN will use though. All right. So let's start on this VLAN 10. Okay. So on this VLAN 10, the gateway should be 192.168.10.1 because that's the first host on a 10 network. Okay. And then next for this VLAN 20 is a 192.168.20.1. All right. And then for the VLAN 99 it will be 192.168.99.1. Okay. Right. So what we need to do is on this port, the gigabit 0/1, it needs to cover all of this IP address. Okay. And to do that, we need to create a, sub interface. Okay. So that this port can cover them all. All right. And this will serve as the gateway, okay, to this computer, right? This on the VLAN 10, VLAN 20, and VLAN 99. Let's do that. I'll go to this router, okay, command line interface, hit enter to get started. I'll type here enable, and then COMT, okay, and then let's go to the interface gigabit 0/1. All right, and then in here we need to type here interface gigabit 0/1, okay, and then dot. All right, so since we are on the VLAN 10, let's make it the dot 10. Okay, well, just for us to indicate that this is for the VLAN 10, but you can put any numbers you want though. Okay, but let's put number 10 in here on this tutorial. All right, and next command that we need to do is we need to put this command and encapsulation, all right, and then dot 1q, okay, and then a space, the VLAN ID number, which is number 10, okay, and it's good to go. All right, so that's it will understand, okay, that this will be on the VLAN, all right, traffic, okay, and then I'll give it an IP address. The IP address should be 192.168. Let me spread this for you to see. Okay, 192.168.10.1 space 255.255.255.0. Okay, there you go. And then I'll I'll type here no shutdown. Okay, and type here exit. And next would be the interface gigabit 0/1. Okay, and it will be the dot 20. Okay, for the VLAN 20. All right, and then encapsulation again dot 1Q. Okay, and then the VLAN, the ID number is 20. Okay, and then I'll give it an IP address, which is should be the default gateway of the VLAN 20, 192.168.20.1 space 255.255.255.0. All right, and then no shutdown. Okay, and then I'll type here exit. Last, I'll go to the gigabit interface 0/1, and then this will be for the dot 99. Okay, which is to indicate that you know we are working on this VLAN 99. Okay, for its default gateway. All right, and I'll hit enter. I'm sorry. Well, it seems that I forgot to input here the interface. Okay. All right, and I'll do it again. Sorry. All right, and next will be encapsulation dot 1Q, and then it should be the 99. The VLAN ID should be the 99 here. Okay, and then I'll give it an IP address 192.168.99.1 space 255.255.255.0. I'll type here no shutdown. Okay, and I'll type here exit. All right, well, it's still red, right? It's not on. So what we can do next, if it's still red, all right, well, we can just go to the interface gigabit 0/1, sorry, 1. Okay, and then let's just turn on the interface by typing no shutdown. All right, there you go, and you notice that it actually turns green. All right, there you go. All right, so next thing that we need to do then, all right, um, we'll check the running configuration. Let's see if we encode the correct command. Control C, and then show run, okay, or the running config, spacebar, 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 spacebar. All right, and scroll up. Right, so this is the port that we use, right? The interface gigabit 0/1, and you see that it doesn't have any IP address because we did not register any IP address on this port. Instead is we register an IP address on the sub interfaces. All right, so this is the sub interfaces of this 0/1. Okay, the dot 10, dot 20, and dot 99. And as you see in here, it's using the encapsulation dot 1Q10. All right, well, so that this router understand that we want to put a VLAN traffic going to this this direction, okay, from the switch to the router, okay, because if you will not enable the encapsulation though, then the router will not understand that there is a VLAN, all right, coming. Okay, all right, so this is the default gateway for each network, okay, on each VLAN. This is the 10.1 for this VLAN 10, and 20.1 for this VLAN 20, and last is the 99.1. Okay, so imagine we create three IP address, okay, that serve as a default gateway for this three VLAN. All right, and to do that, we just need to create sub interfaces though. Okay, all right, and last, let's check the routing table. Show IP space route. All right, let's see. Okay, all right, so it seems that this router can actually see the 10.0 network, the 20.0 network, and the 99.0 network, because as you see in here is directly connected to the gigabit, all right, 0/1.10 in here, and this is for the .20 and .99, and that is a good news. Well, if it is displaying on the routing table, then we should be able to ping. Okay, so I'll try to open this computer and I'll ping this PC, command prompt, and ping 192.168.20.20. Okay, let's try. Should be working. Let's wait for it. Okay, it seems that it is working on its MAC address registration. Okay, but all right. Well, it will not ping. Okay, of course, it's because we need to set up one last thing. Okay, the default gateway, because they don't have default gateway registered on its computer. All right, so we need to do that. Okay, so IP configuration, I just have to do it this fast. 192.168.10.1, okay, as the default gateway for this PC. And for this next PC, it should be the 192.168.20.1, okay. And last, IP configuration, and this should get the 192.168.99.1, okay. And let's try again. This should work, I promise. Command prompt, and I'll just use the up arrow key, and let's try to ping. All right, there you go. It's pinging, and let me try again. Okay, and I'll try to ping the management PC. Okay, let me just change this to 99.24. Right, it's working on its MAC address. Okay, because it's the first time to ping, and it should be working. Okay, and it's good to go.